This video is my pretty little baby. Caress her and get your share of enjoyment as if it were a movie. Now the movie unfolds. The small beach town of Seabreeze, nestled along the coast of South Carolina, was home to Anna and Claire, two inseparable friends whose bond had been forged in childhood and solidified through years of unwavering loyalty. Their friendship was a rare kind, built on trust, faith, and the certainty that they would always have each other's backs. Growing up, their lives revolved around the sea, the quaint streets of Seabreeze, and the comforting embrace of their community church. Both were deeply religious and found solace in their shared faith. Every Sunday morning, they would walk together to St. Augustine Chapel, discussing dreams, family, and the future, never imagining a time when they would be apart. But life, as it often does, had other plans. After completing their degrees, Anna and Claire had to part ways. Anna moved to Texas to work as an interior designer, while Claire settled in New York as a schoolteacher. Their farewell had been heart-wrenching, their tears mixing with the salty air of their beloved town. Though they promised to stay in touch, distance had a way of creating invisible barriers. While in Texas, Anna met Ryan, a charming and intelligent classmate who had a quiet, compelling presence. He was kind-hearted and shared her values, but their connection never blossomed beyond friendship during their university days. However, after graduation, Ryan had subtly pursued her, and over time, Anna found herself drawn to him in a way she hadn't anticipated. But she kept it to herself. The physical and emotional distance from Claire made her hesitant to share this significant change in her life. It was the first time she had ever kept a secret from her best friend, and guilt gnawed at her. She convinced herself that once things became serious with Ryan, she would tell Claire. But before she could, fate intervened. Years passed, and one summer, Claire returned to Seabreeze for a wedding at St. Augustine Chapel. It was the marriage of a mutual childhood friend, and she was overjoyed to be back, walking the same familiar streets, feeling the sea breeze in her hair, and reminiscing about the days when she and Anna were inseparable. It was at the reception, amid laughter and music, that Claire saw him, Ryan. At first, she couldn't place him. He was familiar yet unexpected in this setting. When their eyes met, recognition sparked, and he smiled. Ryan had been invited through his distant connection to the groom's family, and his presence felt oddly fated. They spoke, initially out of politeness, but soon, conversation flowed effortlessly. For Claire, it felt like a serendipitous reunion. There had been an undeniable charm about Ryan even in college, though back then, they had never shared anything more than fleeting interactions. That night, they talked for hours, their shared faith and values intertwining with laughter and nostalgia. When the wedding ended, Ryan returned to Texas, but something lingered between them, a warmth, a curiosity. Back in Texas, Ryan found himself thinking about Claire more than he expected. He had spent years believing he was in love with Anna, yet something about Claire had awakened a new kind of emotion in him, one that was effortless, familiar, and perhaps even deeper. Under the pretext of work, Ryan made a trip to New York, where Claire lived. He reached out, suggesting they catch up. Claire, thrilled at the thought, agreed. Their time together was easy, comfortable, and filled with laughter, yet Claire sensed something unspoken in Ryan's eyes, a question, a hesitation. And then he admitted it. He had feelings for Claire. Was stunned. A part of her had suspected it, but hearing it aloud made it real. Her heart raced, torn between excitement and apprehension. She cared for Ryan, but there was Anna, her best friend, who had always been there, who she still adored despite the distance. Claire didn't know about Anna's past feelings for Ryan, but she had a sinking suspicion that Anna had been close to him in a way she hadn't admitted. And that thought alone made her hesitate. After much internal conflict, Claire decided she needed to talk to Anna. When Claire called Anna and casually mentioned Ryan's visit, Anna fell silent. The pause was long enough for Claire to understand that something had been hidden from her. He and I. Anna's voice was heavy. I never told you, Claire. But we were seeing each other. It wasn't official, but I thought it would be someday. Claire felt as if the air had been knocked out of her lungs. Ryan had never mentioned it. And now, she was standing at the precipice of something that could either solidify or shatter her bond with Anna. "I didn't know," Claire whispered. "He never told me." Anna exhaled shakily. Maybe because he wasn't sure, or maybe because he changed his mind, but Claire, if he has feelings for you now, I won't stand in the way. Tears welled in Claire's eyes. She knew what Anna was doing, choosing friendship over love, sacrificing for the sake of something more enduring. And yet, Claire couldn't shake the feeling that, had she known from the beginning, things would have been different. The choice. Ryan reached out to Claire again, eager for an answer. But something in Claire's heart had shifted. She couldn't ignore what she knew now, nor could she pursue a love that had once belonged to her best friend. And so, with a heavy heart, she told Ryan the truth: she couldn't be with him. Ryan, though disappointed, respected her decision. He returned to Texas, leaving behind a chapter that might have been but was never meant to be. Months later, Claire and Anna reunited in Seabreeze. They walked the familiar shoreline, their friendship intact, their bond stronger than ever. Love had come and gone, but what remained was something rarer. A friendship that could weather the tides of fate, choosing loyalty over fleeting passion. As the sun set over the ocean, Claire squeezed Anna's hand. "No secrets ever again," she promised. Anna smiled. "No secrets, no secrets."